Uh, yeah. Listen to some. Let's start the stream off with what we normally listen to. Oh boy, what are we doing in this land? You guys are gonna get to hear my crappy voice impressions. Let's see if we got everything up and running. That's it. Did it just? No, it didn't. Okay, yeah, don't mess with me. Build that. See if that's up, running. Zero with some of my players. Heyo. Oh, I could. Oh my gosh, there's so many sounds. Not what I wanted. We just waited for my boys to come in, or for my players to come in. We got 2 characters to make today. We got our friend Cheer Basic, who's making a player today, and Doc. Doc is making a player today. Waiting for him to jump on Discord. Oh, there he is. Cool. Doc, if you're in the chat, just call me whenever. Oh, I got the message. Can do. Okay, let's give him a call. Oh, he just went offline. He was on and then he was off. So just chilling. I should make this Dragonborn down here have an actual, like, name. He's just the bartender. He just does his own thing, alright? I'm gonna start moving people into random rooms. I should have built this. What we should do is we should do some map building on stream one of these days. But the only reason I can't is because some of my players watch the stream. I don't want them seeing all the goodies. A bunch of freaking muffins, my guy. Who watches? You be watching. You and Marissa. You guys are my players that be watching. I make just that absolutely tiny. Nobody else watches my stream. You joking me? Nobody else be here. Call me when you're ready, Doc, and we'll start your character creation. Oh, I guess I should probably get you the invite link. But I don't want to show that to all stream. Pardon us for supporting you. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Let me send you the invite code. I'm gonna send it to you on Discord. This is an invite only? I'd like not everybody and their mom to join this game, even if nobody's watching. These are recorded. I should probably get set up too. I'm gonna put this in sync. And just so you guys know, we're not gonna be listening to this music while we play, or while we do character creation. Do that up anymore? That's on. Does it go up or down? Oh, it goes up. Okay. Let's just pull this up so it's ready. You guys get to see behind the scenes, the things I don't normally show you guys. Wish these guys had last name. I know. Hey, there's a Casey. Get that out of there. Well, yeah, we do. We need to actually press play. We'll get that out. Let me add you a character. Who is this? Why didn't Shower have his freaking... Dang it. Where are my images? My library. What? He's just not here. And I have two of these ones. Hold on. I gotta fix that. That's not in the right spot. Should be in my documents. D&D maps. There it is. Honor Bright Sea. Character token. Got a Shouder. Thrower. I'm just gonna call him Shouder because it's funnier. Oh, now it's there. It shows back up after I... Whatever. Who am I missing? I don't have Rux's character token in here. I gotta open up a new. I don't know. Not Shower. Is this one of them? Let's just rename that. Bunny. Okay, so there's that one. Where is... I think it's that one. Oh, that's the one I wanted. Okay, but I have... Is that it then? Yeah, there it is. Okay. I got 4 of my characters in the right folders. I'm not gonna... Okay. Casey, if you'd like to call me whenever, we can get your character stuff started. I think you're transferring over to your computer, I'm assuming. We got a wizard, a monk, cleric, ranger. I think we're gonna have a barbarian. And then we're also gonna have a warlock, who's got a pretty interesting patron, who I don't know just quite yet how she's gonna work. I need to actually look over. We'll do that when she gets on. I also bought some new dice. I bought these D6s. I think I showed them on stream the other day. They're metal. So we'll be using those for some rolls. And just a disclaimer, anybody that's not one of my players, I am not the greatest DM. I don't claim to be the greatest DM. I make mistakes constantly. What is this? Oh, this was my wife's, I think. Okay, I don't think we need that. Our character sheet. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Oh, it's not gonna let me pick up my camera. Yeah, it's not gonna let me do that. What's up, buddy? Bring this down. I don't need all these random. Made those, but I don't need them. Why I have them? Okay. Well, these are all my new note cards. These are all just note-taking note cards. Or scrap note cards. Do that. Note cards, one of the handiest things I own. It really needs to be at least audible for now. Okay. So we got note cards, dice tray, pencil, plenty of dice. Get this mic out of here. Dog hair in my freaking dice tray. Set that out real quick. One of them foldable dice trays, and you click, click, click. I don't have you muted, do I? I might have you muted. Oh, I don't have.
That's my bad. I had pushed the talk on.
Oh,
I've just been screaming for a minute for no reason.
I'm like, he's trying to figure out his mic situation. I don't know what's going on.
Push to talk. It's hard.
It is hard. It's difficult.
Oh.
So, I mean, first off, let's add you a character sheet. Let me figure out what character this is. Okay, I know what character this is. It can go away. Casey. Can be edited by Casey. Okay, you should have a character sheet. So, explain your idea to me.
You ever play the original Call of Duty series?
1, 2, 3, 4, Black Ops.
You went through the entire rescue and got to the helicopter, and then that dude just shot him in the fucking head?
Yes.
I'm gonna be that dude.
Okay. What is that dude's name so I have reference? I don't remember off the top of my head.
I honestly don't remember either.
What is it? What is his name? Let's do this. Call of Duty guy that shoots guy near helicopter. Oh, yeah, I'm just getting like Warzone stuff. I'm dying. I don't know what that guy's name is. You'll have to figure it out.
Finest Warzone trick shots.
Yes, that's all I'm pulling up is freaking Warzone trick shots, and I got shot out of a helicopter once.
I blew up a helicopter that was on the ground. Does that count?
Best Call of Duty cut scenes. See if we can find it there. This is shocking cutscenes. And I think the thumbnail is literally the video that we're talking about.
Thank God.
Okay, well, it's not that one. Not that cutscene. Is it? It's not Modern Warfare Remastered. No, that's not it. Not Advanced Warfare. Oh, it's definitely not the no rushing. Can't show that on stream.
Why? The first half is the easiest mission in the game.
Yeah, but come on, I can't show that on stream.
It's so easy because they don't shoot back.
Really? not the Modern Warfare 3 ending. Nope, it's not the soap scene.
Do I get to roll my 4d6?
We are doing standard array.
You're not nice lady.
It's not to keep you down, trust me. I have to do it to keep everybody else balanced.
I already rolled a 16.
I'm sorry. It's not a hell. Is it a? They're in a helicopter, aren't they?
Right outside the helicopter, yeah.
Yeah. All of Duty. It's a betrayal scene, isn't it? Oh, right there. I found it. Yep. I recognize that scene. Shepard's betrayal. But his name's not Shepard, is it?
I think it is Colonel Shepard.
Is it Colonel Shepard? Let's see.
I think so.
Yeah, okay, Colonel Shepard. Okay, I gotta write that down. I'm gonna write that in your notes when I'm done. Okay. So, how are you thinking your crime is gonna be? On what kind of scale are you thinking?
Kind of small scale, Only the people with the need to know knew what was going on.
So, because this is my idea, since we're doing Beast People this game, I'm thinking you're a leader of a rebellion against the humans. You were sick and tired of them taking over land and making your people slaves. So you sought to what's the word I'm looking for? Sought retribution in the only way you knew how, which was violence.
That sounds about right.
Now, do you want to do your attacks on sea, or do you want to do your attacks on land? I'm either going to make you a high-ranking member on a pirate crew, or I'm going to make you a high-ranking officer in a rebellion against the humans on land.
We'll do the pirate crew. Okay.
Which is perfect. So that means your background's probably going to be either sailor or soldier, whichever one you decide to choose. So you're saying high intelligence barbarian.
Well, that was when I was going to roll my 4d6s, but using standard array, that kind of makes me the regular barbarian.
Yeah. I could say that you have plot, like even dumb people plot. So when you build your character, what race are you going to be?
I had planned on Turtle.
Okay.
Which makes sense for the whole sea thing, but I'm still not 100% sold on it.
Okay, so the new book that just came out was the Monsters Multiverse book, and it added all races get an opportunity to put down 3 increases to whatever stat they want. If you want to put one of the 3 into intelligence to boost your intelligence, you could totally do that instead of your other, because your dumb stats are what? Charisma, intelligence, and wisdom, aren't they? It's basically the only thing you need as a barbarian is strength, constitution, and dexterity.
Correct.
So then I would just put the highest number in intelligence and then boost it by 1 to give you a higher intelligence. Or dump all that shit into strength and just be an absolute menace to society. Because role plays, it'll be a little different. And you know, you always get them lucky rolls every once in a while. I'm excited that you guys are going to be the actual bad guys on this ship. Because like I said, I've got a Herringon midwife ranger. I've got a gambler Yuan-Ti monk. I've got a cleric who doesn't fight, and he's a... What race is he? It's the bird people that mimic Kenku. And then I've got a wizard who's mentally unstable, and he's a furble.
You know, I could also be a little mentally unstable.
Describe which unstable you're talking. Because I'm down. Are we talking anger problems? Are we talking anxiety? Are we talking...
We're talking anger problems.
Perfect.
Just.
So you're quick to rage. Anger problems. So do you see yourself as a criminal, or are you fighting for justice but have been branded as a criminal? Or are you understanding that the things that you're doing are bad, but it's for a good cause?
I know what I'm about. I'm
You know
about
what you're
getting
about.
my way and, yep,
Yeah.
doing whatever it takes to get what I want.
Doing whatever it takes to get what you want. Whatever it takes. Get what you want. And I'm going to put in parentheses violence. You and the warden should clash very well. So, build your character, and then we'll do a little bit of role play, and we'll figure out exactly who your character is. I gotta open up a bunch of different stuff for this. And like I said before, I'm gonna need your help with some of the ship stuff, because I'm going to butcher ship terminology. And you, being a sailor, will probably be able to help me with some of that.
I got you, fam.
I'm excited to see how your guys' group interacts.
I'm pretty much just gonna talk how I talked to the people that work for me in the Navy.
I mean, hey, I'm not judging.
I think everyone's gonna end up judging.
Well, I mean, if you're playing your character to its standards isn't the right word. Playing your character to itself, its being, then I'm not too worried about it. Because I think your character understanding the situation he's in the beginning of this adventure is going to, I say this very lightly, befriend people. I say that with with quotation marks in the air.
It won't let me choose a martial weapon.
It won't let you choose a martial weapon.
Nope.
Close down your sheet. Let me get into it real quick. Let's see what it's breaking. Oh, so just click choose for your equipment. You're starting off with no equipment, my friend.
That works for me.
So then so when it asks you for your equipment, you'll just click choose and then click next, and it will, at the review, it will be like, you need to choose weapons, and you're not gonna have to worry about it. Getting a random phone call from Arizona. Let's see who was calling. No, I'm just gonna ignore it. Never mind. If it's that important, they can call me later. I'm excited to see all these players come together and face these hardships that are going to be pretty difficult for them. Once I get the other two characters built completely, I'll explain kind of the premise of what's going to happen. Or at least where the start of the campaign is going to start. That was rhetorical. Yeah, that was rhetorical. Or not rhetorical. What's the word? Repetitive. That was a repetitive statement. It's definitely not something that I've ever done before. It's definitely a different take on how I've ever played D&D.
God, I wish my computer would load faster.
Yeah. Specifically because one, I like the way 5e does a lot of things. The one thing I don't really like the way it does is ship mechanics and ocean mechanics. So I found a book on the DM's Guild website. It's like $7. It is somebody that had done a full redesign or remap of how ocean mechanics work. And it's interesting, and it fits more in my environment, so we'll be using that for most of the ocean mechanics. This will be basically a ocean-themed adventure. That, and they'll be on one continent. If they go back and forth, it is up to them. I am not in control of the players. I am simply a spectator and a narrator for their shenanigans. The way I see D&D is that we're creating a story together, and my role as the DM is to be their eyes and put their eyes into words. I envision things one way, They can envision things however they want. I try to make it. I try to describe things in a way that we all can be on the same page. On the other hand, I'm a very visual person. I make a lot of maps for Roll20. I play most of my games on Roll20. It's interesting. It's a challenge. I need to stop saying that. The map that I've been working on most recently, I've spent probably 4 months designing.
Building your character.
So we will see how all that goes. Perfect. Do you have an image that you would like to use?
I will have to find one.
10-4. Once we get your image and everything made, I am going to make some little adjustments to your character sheet. Whenever you get the image, just send it to me in Discord.
Gotcha, can do. It also didn't let me go back to weapons, so...
Okay. Did you already apply all your changes to your character sheet?
Sure did.
Okay, because I don't have it that it applied it. And did you change the class skill perception from your... It says you've chosen the skill perception, but you already have the skill from your background.
No, I didn't. It still says it's still building the character because my internet is crap.
Okay, go ahead and close. Let me see if I close out of it.
Oh god.
Okay, try to just close out of it, and I will go into your class and re-pick it.
Alright, I closed it.
Okay. So survival, intimidation, or animal handling.
I already chose intimidation, so we'll go animal handling.
Okay. That fixes it. You haven't picked your personality traits. I'm not worried about personality. That comes
Nor am I.
That comes over time. And you've actually already given me some of your personality traits. Not worried about that.
Murder. Violence and murder.
You. Equipment. Apply changes. Let's see if that breaks. It might have broken. I'm gonna just refresh and see if that anything. Really hope. Yeah, it did. I may have to just toss all the information into a new character. You didn't change its name by chance, did you?
I might have.
Okay, let me see if you did. You did. Okay. Seamus. Let me add a new character sheet.
Seamus.
Seamus.
I have no idea how that works out, but that's...
Hey, it's however you wanted to do it. Bring. Play jumps. Very long. Nature. Animal handling. Abilities. Ray. Oh, that's easy ability scores right there.
Yeah, pretty much just laddered my way down.
Yep. You're a PP pirate. Did you want those ideal bonds and flaws? Do you mean to choose those?
No, those are fine.
Okay.
I can just make them up as I go along.
Perfect. I'm gonna say because you have some personality traits, you have some bonds, and you have some ideals already from what we've talked about. and your flaw is that you're prone to anger. So, you don't need equipment. You're a barbarian. You don't have spells. Defeat. Copy your bio over. Damn, you a thick boy, huh?
Dummy thick.
Dummy thick. Paste. Done. Skin is green gray. Paste.
I mean, that's only 50 more pounds than I weigh right now.
You're 240 right now?
Oh, I'm 230 right now. But
Oh, really?
230 and 5'11". I mean, 6 foot if Marissa's listening.
Really? It's having a hard time
She
building.
still thinks I'm 6 foot.
Oh, I've been lying to Alyssa that I'm 6 foot for how many years have we been together?
And they just keep believing it.
They keep believing it. Why? I'm not sure. They might roll 20 as dying. I think that is what's going on.
I think mine was also dying.
Shepherd. That. Cool. You don't know if Marissa's going to be able to do hers today?
Probably later, but she's still at work right now.
Okay, we'll see what time she gets here. If not, we can always do it tomorrow. Just won't be on stream.
Fair enough.
How you feeling, by the way?
I still tested positive today, so I'm off till the 14th, which is exciting.
That sucks.
Yeah, but I've got PTO to cover it.
Oh yeah, you have that much PTO? You've been out for what? 2 weeks already, or a week?
I had 100 and something hours. I do not take time off work.
Oh wow. I wish PTO worked like that here. I get 5 days. That's what I get. I get 40 hours every year.
God, that sucks.
And it doesn't transfer to the next year.
I think I get like 2.5 days a month.
Really?
Something
Wow.
like that.
That's freaking awesome. Yeah, my company's I'm on stream. My company's great.
Just the best.
The absolute
Especially
best.
with the new uniforms.
Oh my gosh, dude. Like, bro, it was 104 degrees today. 104, and I'm in black, like a black uniform.
And you were just loving it, weren't you?
Yeah, absolutely every minute of it. And then my mixture for my coolant in my lathe, the oil separated and sunk to the top of my coolant tank of how hot it's gotten. And all of my steel has rusted inside my lathe. So I had to spend about an hour and a half dumping all the steel out of my lathe. And then another 30 minutes on top of that, taking a wire brush and brushing out the entire inside of my lathe.
Question. If I were to send you some things that needed holes put in them, could you put holes in the center of them on your lathe?
Yeah, that's very illegal here now.
They are just circular discs for no reason.
Well, I can put them on my mill.
That would also work.
How
I'm
many
now going to stop talking about this on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, they banned 80% lowers here. You can't do 80% anymore.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
That seems like infringement to me.
Yep. Well, it's nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna try to just close this tab down, refresh, because I've been sitting here this whole time waiting for that stupid character to open. It did not open.
I think the internet's just dead.
I don't. It could honestly, it could be Roll20. Specifically with all the crap that I've got on my maps. I said, you're still on stream, are you?
I had to choose between the stream and Discord, so I'm
Okay.
just in Discord.
Okay. Then when you get off of Discord, you get back into the chat. I'll give you a sneak peek of the map that you guys will be on.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Let's see if that character sheet decided it wanted to let me finish making it. Dude, it is not wanting to do that. It's so stupid. Roll20 is just dead.
You murdered it.
I don't understand what's going on. Maybe it's because the equipment's on choose. I'm just gonna do starting wealth and then not click any wealth, and then I'm gonna take it all away from you anyway.
Yeah, it works for me.
You don't have any gold yet. I'm just gonna put 1 gold and see if that makes it not angry.
In the old prison pocket.
Yeah, it's just not wanting to create these characters, and I don't understand why. I don't even understand why it's doing that. I've never had it do that before. Sorry to everybody on stream that I just flashbanged. I've never had this problem before. Do turtles have dark vision? Or turtles?
That is a good question. That I do not know the answer.
I don't know if they do. Let me check. It would be in your race. You can hold your breath. Nope, you do not have dark vision. Do you have an image that you wanted to use, by the way?
I have not found one suitable yet.
Okay. I wonder how much trouble I can get for if I just type in. But I got a website that I use for all my images. This is really furry-ish. D&D. This one's cool, but weird. More of a warlock. Cool ideas for turtles here. What weapon are you planning on using? Just because I'm curious.
Great sword.
Great sword? Okay. I found this image. But it just needs to be a great sword. I like that one's design, but it doesn't really fit your color scheme.
I am flexible on color scheme.
Okay. See if we can find one with the great sword. If not, it doesn't really matter. I'm not too worried about what your image looks like.
That'll work for me.
Cool. I'll just make that one your image then. Because I envision you not like a turtle, I envision you like a snapping turtle, and that looks like a snapping turtle.
I concur. I think that was.
We will use that one. Save image. No, let's do snapping and save. See if this decided it wants to let me make changes. Oh, it really does not want to make that character. That's fine. Everything else in Roll20 wants to work, though.
It's just worried about me being so OP.
No. What are you, burning your house down?
Dishes.
Ah. HP. PC. Passive wisdom. This is not even the right name. Oh, Roll20 completely broke now. My whole
Rip
screen
Roll20.
just froze. Okay, it decided to die on me.
Well, let's get an F in the chat for Roll20.
Big F's in the chat. And now we're back on the I want to freeze up stage. You know what? I'll deal with this later. I have your character sheet up here. I'm not too worried about it. I have the stats at least on it, so. Let me know when you're ready for some roleplay, my friend. Because that is the next thing we have to take care of.
I am always ready.
10-4. Alright, let me pull up some documents. I'm getting to serious mode because music needs to go away. Alrighty. First off, allow me to be the first to welcome you, citizen. I am known as Keeper. This won't be the last time we speak. Good luck in your new life here and on Esperanza. Oh, and always honor bright. And the screen fades to black, and you're born and you do all your regular growing up stuff. Seamus, where are you from?
I don't know.
You don't know? Come up with it.
I don't know. I was a very young man when they took me away.
Who took you away?
The military.
The human military or something different?
The turtle military.
Okay.
They take away every boy at 10 years old. I got selected to be in the second finest Navy right after the Navy I made once I left them.
Okay. So it was less of like an actual full-scale navy. I say that in parentheses. You know, the turtle people, they lived on smaller islands outside the coasts of the beast people main continent. Very rarely did you guys go actually onto land. The
More of
main continent.
more of a Coast Guard.
More of a coast guard. Okay, so you guys, it was more of like a you're protecting your home, your village. You were chosen as a warrior in your village. Um, but to you, it seemed that you were ripped away from your family. You never really knew your mother or father. Um, the city or town that you grew up in, all you knew was how to protect, how to maintain peace. And for a long time, that's exactly what you did. Um, Nothing really ever changed, it seemed. Years go by. Um, Nobody came, nobody fought, nobody tried to do really anything. Every once in a while, you would see strange um, things flying above your island, seeming to be heading towards the main continent. Other than that, occasional ships drift close to the island. None really approaching and bothering you. One day that all changed, though. On that morning, you're at your post. That's where we'll go from there. Where exactly in the post are you stationed? North, south, east, west of the island.
North.
North of the island. Okay. So nice. We're getting into actual roleplay. For anybody in stream, I roll actual dice. Generally, everything is real. I don't fudge my rolls. So we'll see what happens. Okay. So you're at your post to the north of the island. Island's fairly large. The Turtle Island is bigger than most other islands in and around. It's one of the bigger ones. Speaking of which, did this island have a name by chance? What's your home name?
Vitruvius.
Vitruvius. Nice. So Vitruvius is fairly decently well guarded, kept area. Nobody messes with you. You don't mess with anybody else. You do, on the other hand, get rumors every once in a while of things happening on the main continent. But to you guys, you know, the main continent's their own thing. They do their own thing. As long as nobody messes with you, you don't mess with them. You're at your post on the north side of the island. Did you take night shifts or did you take day shifts?
I take day shift.
A day shift. So it's probably, I would say, you know, 4 or 5 hours into your shift. Horizon looks clear. There's a small dot that pops up on the horizon. You don't have any dice in front of you, do you?
I can.
Yeah, if you could, we can roll some actual dice. Oh, your character sheet. Your character sheet work. That's amazing. You can use your actual character sheet for this stuff. If you want to do it in Roll20, you can do it in Roll20 too. Let me pull up images now that we've got an actual.
What am I rolling?
Go ahead and roll me a perception. You spot this thing instantly. You are sitting there on the island, on your post, and from the corner of your eye, you see this small blip pop up on the horizon. Not anything out of the ordinary. It's something that you've seen on several occasions. The only issue is it seems that this dot is getting bigger. And then there's another dot and another dot. And you instantly recognize these as ships. They're not ships that your people use. The flags that are being that wave and the colors that these ships present are red and black. And the image of a dragon can be seen on these ships. They're getting close. They're coming towards the island from what it looks like.
Let's sound that alarm.
Okay. Instantly, the sound of a deep horn. Did you have a friend? Who was your battle buddy? Easiest way I can put it.
Also Seamus.
So 2 Seamuses.
Seamus and Seamus.
Seamus and Famous.
The Seamus brothers.
Okay.
The famous Seamus twins.
So he's your brother.
Not actually related.
So not actually related. So you guys just had the nickname.
Yes.
Okay. Seamus reaches down and it's this big, beautiful horn. And you see his chest inflate as much as his shell can show. And this horn is sounded throughout the entire island. And you hear the guard post on the south side bellow, and the east side bellows, and the west side bellows. So, indicating that the whole island is now on alert. These ships start getting closer and closer and closer. Probably within half mile. And all 3 ships turn to their starboard sides.
Well, fuck.
Make another perception check. Okay. You notice that these, and then I need you to roll me a history check as well. I need to see if you understand what they're doing. Okay. So you see these small doors, they almost seem like, flip open on all these ships. Rows upon rows of these doors. And all of a sudden, the sound of thunder racks the air. And seems like a split second later, a couple seconds later, crash. Waiting for my Roomba to shut up. Thank you, Steven, for interrupting my roleplay. I appreciate it. It seems to... The air seems to crackle with this sound. Couple seconds later, the sounds of heavy impacts landing across the island can be heard. Screams and utter chaos erupts from your island. Another wave of crashing sounds through the sky. And another wave of impacts. And the ship in the center seems to almost be facing directly towards you. And fires once more. Describe the watchtower you're in.
It's about a 20-foot tall stone tower. Think Rapunzel-ish,
Okay.
spiral staircase going up and down. And
Okay.
that's really it.
You're at the top of this tower, and all of a sudden, impact, 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 impact. The sound of stone being cracked open. And then to your right, just where the horn was just at, you hear another impact. The horn is gone. And there lies Seamus. His shell cracked and broken.
Seamus! No!
Crimson starts to pour from his shell. This was almost a direct hit on him. The only thing truly saving him from being completely demolished and unrecognizable was his shell. A hole about the size of a basketball. Can be seen in the back of his shell. It was a direct hit to his back. With that high of a medicine check, you understand there's no coming back from this. You understand he's gone. He's going to die.
I'll tell your wife and kids that you love them.
He looks at you and goes, "Thank you, my brother. Please."
I'm also taking all your gold.
You see him laugh, and as he laughs, it's blood that spews from his mouth. And he goes, "My friend, all my gold I have is all yours. Please, figure out what's going on and get revenge for this tragedy."
I'll make them pay.
And he looks at you, and he reaches his hand up and touches you on the right side of your face. He goes, "Thank you." And then his hand slowly moves down your face. And it's hard because he had taken his claws out at that point. And you now have 3 large gashes across the right side of your face that go down to your chin, and his hand drops. He didn't mean to, but it was a sign of love, a sign of friendship, brotherhood. It was the last thing he could do to give his regards to you. His arm drops to his side. And there you stand, holding your dead brethren in your hands. Your comrade, your friend, your family.
Well, poop.
You look up from Seamus's body and turn to face the ships again. And it seems that all ships have turned and are now heading away from the island. The last image you're seeing of them is their flag waving as the ships slowly drift to the horizon and then disappear out of sight, out of view.
Man, I can't wait to kill these guys.
Roll me another history check. You understand that ships are used mostly by the people who live on the other continents. And red is always signified which you have known as humans. Um, you've never seen them. You've never spoken with them. You've seen on occasion their ships drift past on the horizon with the speck of red that you can see. They've never approached. Um, this was something that was out of the blue and random. And it's never happened before. But you understood that humans have done it. It takes you hours to fully grasp the damage that has been done on your village. Homes were destroyed. Women and children lie dead in the streets. You watched as volley upon volley upon volley of seeming to be rock and stone was hurled your way, crashing into buildings and just destroying anything in its path. This sets the first of your angers into place. A blinding rage, almost uncontrolled, unfathomable. Never felt this way before. This feeling welling up in your chest, almost cracking the outside of your shell with the pure amount of pressure and power. Your form takes a slightly different shape. The normal greenish gray of most of the other turtles in the area. Shell being of a darker green. Your shell goes completely black. The growth of spikes can be seen protruding from your shell. And your skin tone drops from the grayish green to a gray. And for that split second in that rage, from what you've heard from your comrades, your eyes grew, or your eyes glowed like the burning embers in a fire. Welcome, my friend, to becoming your barbarian self. How do you feel?
Powerful.
What emotions do you feel?
Nothing but hate.
Hate for what exactly?
Whoever killed my friend. Humans.
Okay. Your newfound passion for this rage, this anger, drives you away from your home, away from your place of birth, the place that you've protected for so long. Drives you to the human continent, or to the beast people continent, where over the years you've gathered information, got a crew under the command of Votos Dark Shell, another turtle just like yourself, another familiar spirit. You spent years with this man, building a reputation of attacking human ships that have gone past, whether they be military or civilian. Didn't matter to you. Humans were the only thing that attacked your home. Human things were going to be the only thing that you destroyed. One night, though, it's different. Veritas sends you out on a mission by yourself. He asks you to board this ship and destroy it. Things don't go so well. Things seem off, like they were expecting you. Like they understood an attack was coming. Quickly, you're subdued and captured, taking several humans to even hold your strength down. And finally, you're knocked unconscious. Next time you wake up, 10-4, Marissa. We'll see you in about 30. You wake up from your consciousness. The smell of rust, salt in the air. Salt smell is familiar to you. This rust smell is different. You open your eyes, and you seem to be in the hull of a ship, in a cell, with nothing on you. Welcome, my friend, to the start of our campaign. This is where we will pick up next week. Or 2 weeks from now.
Sounds like a plan. I like it. I like it a lot.
Sorry that your backstory was kind of railroady, but I need to give you guys reasons to actually be on the ship. And I just went with the stuff that you've given me.
Hey, that works for me.
Okay. We will have to decide how long everybody has been on the ship. We'll decide that on next Sunday, or 2 Sundays from now. Because not everybody has been on the ship at the same time. Everybody has joined at different times. So we need to determine how long you've been on this ship. Whether it was literally you woke up and you found yourself on the ship, or if it was you have been there for a couple months. But that's something to talk about 2 weeks from now. What I want to do for your character is, one, we need to edit your flaws, your bonds and ideals. Roll me an insight check, just real quick. Should be the last roll we need to make.
Alrighty, give me 1 second.
Yep, no problem. Okay.
Big rip.
Big rip. From what you know, it seems like you were set up when you were captured. You could almost tell something wasn't. It almost felt like it wasn't right. And that's the only thing that you know. So your commander may have some questions he may need to answer for. So put that in your history. He is out there.
Big.
But from what you understand and what you feel, something wasn't right. Something was off. Other than that, yeah, that's about it. We're basically done with your character. And the only thing I need to add is a special little tattoo that you have on your body now. that we'll talk about more a little later. Oop. Oop. Boop. And boop.
It's that lightning tattoo.
Lightning
Because I'm so
tattoo.
fast. I'm
You're,
kidding.
you're.
That was a Nazi joke.
Oh, jeez. Let's not make Nazi jokes, please and thank you.
Sorry, did you not see that coming?
I should have, but I didn't.
So where did we land on PUBG?
No basic. He's not playing another Hitler. She's like, Marissa thinks you're playing another Hitler.
No, this is Himmler. Totally different.
Himmler, totally different. Not the same thing. Yeah, we can play pub. I'm down. Or we can play. Actually, can we play tomorrow? I don't have anything going on tomorrow.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, we'll play tomorrow.
That works for me.
So yeah, and now we're just gonna wait for Marissa, and then you guys can switch, and we can build her character.
That works for me.
So thank you, my friend, for being a part of this tonight. Only took us an hour. But
factoring in technical difficulties, that's not that bad.
It's not that bad. And honestly, you want me to be completely honest with you? I've done more background with you than I've done with anybody. Yeah, I've done more background with you than I've done with anybody else.
I love to hear you've done more with me than anyone else.
Oh yeah, you're stupid. I fucking hate you.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad it peaked my mic out when you did that. When I was doing everybody else's backgrounds, I was rolling dice against them most of the time. So for Nathaniel's character, we played cards. We just used 3 D6s. And you remember those skull dice I bought when I was down in Oregon?
Yes.
I used those dice when I rolled, and rolled 6, 6, 6. Not spooky at all, especially for those dice.
You mean the dice that were hand carved by the witch woman?
Hand carved by the witch woman. Well, that stall was creepy.
Yeah.
That stall was very creepy.
Little taxidermied animals everywhere.
Bro, and the taxidermied hoofs on utensils. Like goat's hooves. So weird, dude. But they are my favorite. They are some of my favorite dice. I will say that. I use those D6s for everything. But if you want to have Marissa call me when at the thrift store, yes, Marissa, we need to get a long internet cable for D&D. Yeah, you do. You guys can get some pretty long ones at like Walmart.
She just needs a new laptop.
Oh yeah, what is hers just dying completely?
Yeah, some asshole dropped her on it.
Would that asshole be the man I'm speaking with?
I would never, unless she was to do something like jump on my back out of nowhere, which she did.
The asshole.
Yes. Well, I think she's a self-emulating asshole at this point. She did it to herself.
She is dating you.
I know. How unfortunate.
How unfortunate, right? Wow, that laptop's almost 10 years old.
That sounds about right.
Is it funny that I can hear Marissa's voice when she types? I can hear your voice too when she types, or when you type. I can hear the tone you guys type in.
That sounds about right.
Because she just typed in chat. Out of nowhere! Exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark.
Out of nowhere.
It's a vicious attack.
Ferocious. I never saw it coming. Never had a chance.
Could you put your defenses up? Wow, now you really do sound like your character.
Yeah. See? 100%. Unprovoked.
Unprovoked. You know how to solve a Rubik's Cube?
Sure don't.
One of my favorite things to do. I use it to get my brain on track when I do D&D stuff. And because I relearned it when I got high one day and decided that I was going to sit and relearn how to do a Rubik's Cube for 4 hours.
Carter, drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad, but they're legal in my state.
They're illegal in this state.
True. So your group is going to be like 7 deep. No, I'm
Hell
missing.
yeah. Each session's going to take forever.
I'm missing some. No, we're only going to do like 3 sessions. We're only going to do like 3-hour sessions.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I want to keep it suspenseful because I feel like when we do the really long sessions, yes, a lot gets done, but there's not a lot of role play. Justin, you guys suck. Why do we suck, Justin?
Don't you ask him why his statement's accurate?
Is spitting on someone a role? Yes. What kind of role? I don't know right now. Reasons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing? Justin, Moose, Nathaniel, Sam, AC, Marissa. No, maybe there's only 6. I thought it was 7. For some reason, I thought it was 7. I might be missing somebody, but I'm not sure who.
If you don't know, it's probably not important.
Yeah, probably not. I think it was a fill-in spot. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't freaking know. Nor does I really care. Saturdays and Sundays are more likely canceled. Okay. Do Justin, do me and you need to hop into a Discord real quick and I need to mute stream? Or do we need to talk about this later? Either way is okay. It's nothing major. I can't verbalize correctly. Okay. 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 We will talk about. We'll. Yeah. Let me actually jump over there real quick. Easy, if you want to keep watching the stream, I'm just gonna take a quick little break, and then I'm gonna go back to doing this. Marissa, let's do your character tomorrow. Um, I have to do. Okay. I have to do some thinking on your character, on your patron a little bit more. Justin, let me call you real quick, and I'm just gonna mute my stream. All right, we're back. Nothing major. So Casey, Marissa, Justin's can't really talk right now. So this Sunday is just going to be canceled. Marissa, what's your ETA? Because if your ETA is like 10 minutes, I'm not going to update all my stuff, and we can just do your character. And then we can roleplay. Because I'm not too worried about playing Minecraft right now. Five minutes? Oh, then yeah, we're totally okay. We're going back to that. Yeah, and then just call me on Discord whenever you get home, or whenever you're available. But I guess we'll just talk about the campaign for right now, or chill out, listen to music, wherever my music is at. Because now it's not playing. Hello, music. There we go. Yeah, I read Saturdays and Sundays and not Saturday and Sunday. That's my B. You know what I actually have to bring up? I have to bring up my... Yeah, I have to bring up this. I have to bring up my phone. I don't have my phone working properly. I need my... Oh, I got a voicemail from that Arizona number. Oh, I gotta figure out what this voicemail was. Perfect. Now, I'm really glad that we actually get to stream today, and I don't have jury duty. While I'm here, let's pull up Seamus. Shemos. Some of your personality traits. Considering your flaw... You know what? You're just getting one added on. Anger. Oh, I did not spell anger right. Anger. Problems. I cannot spell problem. But bro, come on. I can spell problem. Apparently I can't. My dyslexic self is trying to be a DM. It's great. Anger problems. And you have a bond. Veritas? Is that what I call Vanitas? Volatas? I'm gonna call him Volatas. Volatas. I called him something. Dark Shell. That's your captain. Betrayed you and set you up. Which means this sentence is going to be a little hard to follow, considering that was your captain, my friend. That works. That totally works. Okay. We have open. Leave this open. Okay, Minecraft. I know you're important, but I don't want you to be that important right now. That's bright. Yeah, I want to see some of your ideas, Marissa, on yeah, well, you know what? I think what we'll do is let me do some more prep for your patron and send me some ideas of what you're thinking about for your crime. I want it to be a little dark. Dark's probably the better word for it. So we need to figure that out. Send me your Casey's character. Not that it was easy, but I could easily graft it into what I needed. So yeah, we'll figure it out. But I'm interested to see where this entire party goes. Oh, never mind. Marissa's calling me. Let's answer that. Hi, Marissa. Let's mute that right now. What was I pulling up? I was pulling up my stuff on live. Maybe I wasn't. Because it's broken. There we go. Now it's not broken. Yay. Okay. I don't have you muted, do I, Marissa? Or are you push to talk right now?
Oh, I am push to talk. I didn't even realize.
Push to talk. That's the same thing that got Casey last time.
I've been talking to you since I called you.
Okay. So what are your ideas?
All right. So you said that we got put on the ship because we were doing an atrocity towards the crown.
Yes.
I don't do hate humans as a general and decide that I want to wipe them all out, and I'm going to start by creating a plague and making patient 1 or patient 0 the queen.
So the only issue with that is the humans don't find the beast people even worthy to be slaves. They would rather the humans don't believe that the beast people are even worthy to become their slaves. They see you guys as mere lessers. They would rather have humans to be slaves, and they wouldn't even allow you to get anywhere close to the queen. Now, wiping out an entire human settlement that was set up on the Beast People Island or Beast People continent, that is something very feasible.
What if this mission was like my whole lifetime in the making? And I'm a warlock, so I can definitely cloak my appearance.
So then what would select you to be put on this ship then? Is my question then. If this atrocity hasn't happened yet.
I want to say that it is happening, and I was either successful and the queen is patient zero getting this plague going, or I was caught and it wasn't, which we can figure out if you want it to have worked or not.
So it can't be the queen, one, because there isn't a queen, to my knowledge. Justin can correct me on that if I'm wrong. And second, the queen never, if there is a queen, she has never left the human continent. There's an ocean between you two. So it's I know I said crimes against the crown. It's more against crimes against humans. It's like the worst. This is basically like a terrorist encampment, or people that need to be hidden away, or people who've done unspeakable things.
Well, I want to be that terrorist. So who's the most powerful person that I could get close to?
There's probably a pretty high-ranking general in the human settlement to the north of wherever you're at.
All right, they're patient zero for my plague against humans.
Perfect. So tomorrow, think more on your backstory. For tomorrow, I'm gonna do research at work tomorrow on exactly how I want to do your patron, because it's completely homebrew, and I have to figure out exactly how I want it to work. Come up with some ideas on your character. If you want to actually build your character, the only limitations are we're doing standard array. You've already picked your race, right? You're going to be a tiefling?
Yeah, I'm going to be a tiefling warlock.
Okay, so tiefling warlock. Standard array for the point system. And we are doing... Actually, can you jump on Roll20 for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and jump on. You know what? We'll do your character today.
Okay, because I already was thinking about the background.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is your patron's not gonna come in for a little bit, is what I'm thinking.
That's fine. Would you keep the same ideals that it had in the TikTok, like the balance?
Yes, that is why this patron has chosen you.
Perfect, because I think the humans are an imbalance and a scourge to the earth.
Yep. This is why he has chosen you. This should be very interesting, to say the least.
It's not too vanilla?
Not at all.
What did we decide for spitting on people?
It is a roll. Probably a... That's intense. Whatever, Daniel. You're not even in my campaign. You don't have any room to talk. Oh, and by the way, Daniel, I missed a hydrate from you in yesterday's stream, so here. Love you. Let me figure out where I have that saved at. I want to say strength, but I don't think that's the correct one. I can't remember if it's in the player's handbook or if it's in... I think it's in both. Ability scores and modifiers.
One sec. Casey stole my charger. I'm looking for it.
Nope, you're good. 173. Okay. Oh, don't do that. Oh, it's not strength. Don't think it's dexterity. No, it's dexterity. Maybe. You know what? Actually, yeah, it's a deck save. That's what I thought. It's a deck save to not get spit on, but it's an attack to spit.
Okay.
But it's basically it doesn't do it's not. I say an attack. I say attack lightly. It's actually more of like a if you actually hit them.
Yeah, I don't want to do it to do damage. I just want to be insulting.
Okay. And honestly, if we're role playing, I wouldn't even say like if you spit on somebody, you fucking spit on somebody.
That's my plan.
Okay, okay. I see where you're going now. Yes, spitting on somebody is spitting on somebody. If they don't see it coming, they don't see it coming.
Cool.
It's from my brother just got a dog. Oh my gosh. He looks like a little golden lab. He could be a retriever.
Which brother?
Curtis, my littlest brother.
I only know Curtis of what Casey yells at him in Xbox.
Yeah. So I've got Kyle. Kyle lived with me, and you know plenty about Kyle. Love him to death, but I want to punch him in his throat.
Yeah.
Hey, can I see that pig, Stella? Let me see that. Let me see that. No, let me see it. Come here. Don't you run away from me. Let me see that pig. She only plays with this stupid pig when I'm on stream. Give me that. Go play with a different toy. I don't want you playing. It honks and makes noise, and you do it to be annoying because you want attention. You have a Stella hair in your eye. Hey, it sounds like mom's home.
All right, I am on Roll20.
Perfect. Let me get you a character sheet. Hello, my sweet. I'm talking to your girlfriend. There's nothing you can do about it.
Hi, Annalisa.
She says hi. Oh, I didn't send you an invite. I'm like, yes, I'm streaming.
I have big news.
You have big news. Is it news I need to mute?
It'll take me 2 seconds for
So do I need to mute?
me live.
I'm live. Yeah.
Okay, then just mute it first.
Okay. Give me 1 second, chat.
Okay. Girl, live your dreams. I'll
Nice.
steal her.
I am being nice to her. Okay, let me give you this character sheet. Have you make your character, and then we will go from there.
Cool.
Okay, you should have a character sheet. And then, do you have an idea of what color tiefling you would like to use?
Does colors equate to anything, or is it just
No.
like physical description?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be black with a silver tattoo going up my spine.
Okay. Let me see if I can find a tiefling, and then I'll show you the image.
My coloring is basically Godzilla.
Okay. Okay. I'd say at birth you didn't have that tattoo, but we'll work on it. I've got an idea.
That's fine. Because don't I haven't played, I think I played one warlock. Don't the patrons like give you like physical characteristics as you do what they want you to do?
They can, if that's how you want to do it.
Yeah, can I
Well,
just get
I'm
like
not
peasants
doing
to make
that.
that cake?
Yeah, yeah, we can delve into that. I'm down with that. Male or female?
Female.
Okay. Ooh, these are some good tieflings. Wow, I cannot spell to save my life. What do you think of this one? Oh, that did not work. Oh, there it goes.
Is it on your Twitch?
No, it's on yes, it's on my Twitch, but I just sent it to you in Discord.
Yes, I love it.
Perfect. I will make that your token. Indie token maker. And we will. Oh, actually, I should probably just open that page back up. Boop. Oh, that is not what I wanted. I made that look weird. Perfect. Download. Downloads. You
I'll be right back.
have. Yep, no, you're good.
I do not know how to set up a warlock.
And this done. Got our tiefling here. I think they're wisdom based casters. Unless I'm mistaken.
Cool. I have to look like all the classes or the stats up because it's been so long. I forget what each of them is base or like does.
Yeah. Let's add that music in. In fact, I can look it up for you real quick. If you would like me to do so.
I found it. I have my book.
Oh, perfect. Good old Marissa with her player's handbook.
Now, if only I read it.
I have not read through the Dungeon Master's guide or the player's handbook fully. and I'm supposed to be a DM. I say that with complete and utter air quotes. That's because the best DMs just wing everything.
Yeah, and we're supposed to be players. I don't think any of us know what's going on half the time except for Justin.
Yeah. I know basic rules, but I always just learn as I go. Screw it. It's more fun that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because honestly, I like getting called out when I do something wrong. Because then it's a learning experience, because then I'll remember it that way instead of me looking it up.
Learning by fire is the best way.
Learning by fire is always the best way. But this campaign should be a little different, because I spent like 4 months building this map. And at least the start to this campaign. So it's pretty fleshed out.
And you invited Casey to fuck it up? I love you, Casey.
It's going to be pretty hard for him to mess this up. Because things on this ship actually will align with him pretty well.
Good luck.
Because this campaign is going to be a lot more roleplay and you guys having to use your brains than it is going to be combat. And good roleplay is going to be rewarded.
That's my favorite, because I'm terrible at combat.
Because I've got these great little inspiration cards, which you can see on your screen. You should be able to see them on the left side of your screen, or right side of your screen, can you? Oh, you don't have vision. You can't even see what's going on the screen.
I think so. On the right side.
Yeah, next to the chat. There's those 3 stacks of cards. So these are inspiration cards that I bought. And you can this is just an example, right? So there's 3 different decks. There is the heroic deck, there is the vanilla inspiration, and then there's standard inspiration. So, like, this heroic one, you can either choose one, immediately roll a d20 that you just rolled, or increase your melee range by 10 feet until the end of your next turn. So there's those kind of cards, or like this one is a hidden treasure card, and you can instantly draw 2 more cards from the deck.
Sweet.
Oh, that is a vanilla. Need one of these. Like this one is called Swift Runes. Gain advantage in your next d20 roll, or increase your speed by 15 feet until the end of your next turn. So it's just cool cards that I'll give players for inspiration, and depending on how well they do, or how well they roleplay, and how good the roleplay is, will depend on what level of card they get. And each player can have a max of 3 in their inventory.
Hey, I'm seeing charisma as my...
Yes, honey. Yeah, did you just break it? It's not still going. You stole it from me.
Yeah. I turned it on and then I was like, man, this is a bot. And then a second later I was like, why is this a bot? And I was like, it's because it's Carter's.
Because it's my streaming music. You were bopping to my streaming music.
I was bopping to your stream.
Okay, well, I just stole it back.
That's okay.
It was saying it was charisma based. It could be charisma based. I could be completely.
Oh, you're
wrong.
doing D&D?
Yeah. We did Casey's character, and now we're doing Marissa's character.
Sophie and her blue thing, I think, are just saying. But
Okay.
you don't really have to.
Okay. Warlock ability scores.
Okay, I love you.
Love you.
Bye. Bye, boo.
Oh, you are a charisma spellcaster.
Cuckoo.
Yeah, your dump stats are going to be wisdom and strength.
That was what I picked. So good.
Yeah, so it should go charisma, then either dex or constitution, intelligence underneath that, and your 2 dump stats are strength and wisdom. So Daniel, are you still here in chat? I don't know if you are or not. And my chat keeps disappearing on my phone. Now I'm really excited though to see how this group functions, because we've got basically 2 very chaotic players, 1 what I'd say neutral player, and some other players that might just roll with the punches. Because this is going to be a very interesting group. And I am not pulling any punches. And death is death. So we will have to see where this group goes, because this is supposed to be a prison ship with a bunch of criminals on it. So Casey and Marissa's characters are actually more on par. You are? Okay. They're more on par with what needs to be on the ship. Justin's character is on the ship for reasons. And the other 3 are on the ship because I needed them on the ship. So I made up backstories to put them on the ship. 2 being like scapegoats, almost. We will see how their demeanor changes as they realize the dark situation they're in. If they're not cunning and necessarily smart with the way they do things, it will fuck them over. I don't expect them to even get off this ship. Expect any of my players to get off the ship for probably about 3 sessions. That's the earliest. So I plan on doing like 3-hour sessions and might do them on stream because I think it would be cool. So I need cameras, but I don't necessarily need cameras. But it may be something different. And maybe in case I want to start streaming on Sundays. Because that's when I DM. So every other Sunday is a D&D stream. And we'll see kind of how that goes. But yeah, I'm excited. Definitely excited. We might do Minecraft after this. We'll see. It's what, Wednesday? It's Wednesday.
Is it okay if I just have 1 personality trait?
My friend, that is all up to you.
Cool, I don't like the ones it has.
Make your own then. Those are just pre-rolled ones. I don't care. Casey got custom personality traits because the way he explained how his character is.
How do you do custom?
You just type it in. You leave it blank, and then once you create your character, you just type it in.
Oh, cool.
I think everybody's got kind of customized ones. Because I don't expect everybody to be the same cookie cutter flaws and everything based on your background.
Fair enough.
The other thing is I want everybody to be like people. And people have flaws. People have things that affect them in life. Granted, D&D can become a space where people try to get rid of those flaws, I find that playing into a character's flaws has always made my character more interesting, has brought a sense of what's the word I'm looking for? Excitement into my roleplay. It's different. And it doesn't always have to be a bad different. Like I had a tiefling, my first character. Well, now that she's gone through some of her changes, she's now a tabaxi. She's a tiefling tabaxi. It's a long story. She doesn't do cages at all. And it came up in one of our games, and it almost resulted in PvP. It did result in PvP. It actually almost resulted in us killing one of the characters. And it got stressful very quickly, and it was interesting. But at the end of the day, we all looked at each other and started laughing and giggling because it was fun. So we enjoyed it. Yeah, definitely in interesting things that always happen during games. And I don't mind the funny banter and the comedy, as long as my players get to understand that when it comes to how they roleplay their characters, actions have consequences. Doing something may result in death, whether that is something simple or whether that is something hard. And consequences are always good or bad. Good consequences may come, bad consequences may come, but every action is a consequence. And whoever that happens is up to the players. However they decide to do things is going to be up to them. And then me as the DM get to decide how I want to bring chaos into this world. And I think that is my biggest enjoyment out of D&D, out of being a DM, is yes, I'm a puppet master. Yes, I control NPCs. Thank you for your words. But at the same time, I like to sit back and watch. I like to sit and enjoy the story and put my input into the story. I ran a game a couple months back that was basically a hard dungeon wave crawl. But the way I planned it was interesting. And it resulted in some unexpected consequences for the players. It went from them fighting the big bad evil guy, which was a dragon, to them fighting each other in a matter of a couple rounds, and was probably one of my more crowning achievements. Getting to sit back as a DM and enjoy the show and have fun while doing it is what I strive for. Love it. It's so much.
I don't remember
entertaining.
these many choices.
Choices on what?
Just all the background stuff.
Oh yeah, background stuff is crazy. Tell me when you get to your equipment. Well, actually, you don't. You are there?
Yes.
Just leave it on choose, because you actually won't be getting any equipment in this run.
Fair enough.
I think those are the exact words Casey used, was fair enough.
I mean, we're on a prison ship, and I don't really need equipment if I'm a caster.
True. Maybe. There are always ways to restrain casters. Especially when you live in a homebrew campaign where hey, your powers can be taken away from you. Using a cantrip may. Good luck with a focus. Yeah, no shit, huh? Spells may be more complicated to cast than you may think. Oh, this is not my music. Hold on. No, I don't want this playing because it will... Is this my music? No, it's not. Stop playing
Wait,
that.
so it won't let me go forward without how would you like to choose your...
It will. You could, are you in the review stage? You can just click construct and it will do it for you.
No, I'm still in the equipment stage.
It won't let you go past it? Close your character sheet and let me open it real quick.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, you just leave it on choose. There you go. You should be on spells now. Did that work?
1 sec, it's a little slow.
Nope, you're good. No worries at all. This campaign is designed to be hard. And anyway,
Yes, it did. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I may show a little sneak peek of the map. In fact, we're not doing anything. Let's show a little sneak peek. I'm just gonna zoom all the way out so you can't get a look at things. But there's a sneak peek of some of the map. It's one ship. It's just on different levels. Yeah, I spent a lot of time building that ship and describing those rooms. It was a lot of work. Got like a document page just full of notes on each of those rooms, whether or not they go in them or not. It's gonna be interesting, to say the least. Very interesting. But I want my players to have fun. I also want to torment them because it's fun for me. But this group should be fairly well balanced, I would say. For the most part. Monk, cleric, wizard, warlock, barbarian, ranger. Yeah, that should be pretty good. Not having a rogue is going to be interesting. Not having a rogue is going to be very interesting. So, we will see. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Where is my stuff? Hello, thank you. Rux brings balance to all. Rux is insane, okay?
You know when your computer freezes, that little box that tells you all the information also shows the little dinosaur that will run around cactuses?
Does it really? That's kind of cool. Well,
Yes,
yeah, I
it
would
is.
expect that because I think it's just a what's it called? A like a pullout for another window. I think that's all it is. It just pulls out information from somewhere else. So I think what we're gonna do is after we do Marissa's character, we're just gonna go defeat a boss that I have saved up. We're waiting for winter to end in the game, and we need more
And usually
villagers.
first level spells suck. I like the warlock ones.
Yeah, warlock first level spells are really good. And I would highly suggest taking Eldritch Blast. It is your main spell as a warlock.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I already know what mine's gonna look like too.
Perfect. Are they here? Hold on, I gotta put the dog away. Huh? Are you excited?
You know I'm gonna be 100.
Wow, I don't get any ownership? Wow. Why not? I help support that.
Keep it. I put this locker right in your face. It was nothing. I get 51. He gets 49.
That's funny.
And it's funny because there's certain things that you have to split by ownership, not by how many party members. So when they open their bank account, that minimum amount that it takes to open their bank account, they don't split it 50-50.
Uh-huh.
They have to split it. Like if it's $100, they have to put $51.
So that
and
means
then
everything's
$49.
going into a separate bank account too.
I'm gonna open a separate bank account through Bank of America.
Okay, we'll talk about it later. Are we
I mean, totally not that thing.
Really? I could have done that.
Well, what did you want me to do?
Put it in the freaking toy box.
No.
What a loser.
You have people that have been playing this campaign for a bit, right?
Nobody has actually started in this campaign.
Oh, I thought you said people were already on the ship.
Everybody will be on the ship, but at different times. It's more for like background information.
I'm just wondering how fast you think we'll level up to know which we should pick first.
The first 1 through 5 is going to be milestone. After 5 is going to be XP based. I'm thinking by the time you guys get off the ship, at most maybe level 3, depending on how well you guys do.
Okie dokie.
I don't have anything else to talk about. I've kind of gone through everything else that I needed to. Now it is a waiting game. Now we wait. Hello, my darling. My little poopers. My Chanel. Scratch. Pull on your tail. Ugh, I'm tired, guys. Let me see it. Go get it. You have to let me see it or I can't throw it. I hit my back glass door. Should we just pull up Minecraft while we wait? Got it right here. No, we're waiting. Being patient. Should be able to set all this stuff though while we wait. We need HP, AC. Oh, it's not connected to anybody. Never mind. We can't do any of that. Let's just mess around. We're gonna call this stream. Oh, doppelganger. That is not what I wanted to click on. Oh, I didn't read doppelganger. I read whatever that is. Furbolg, Fire Genasi. What is that? Remember the people who escaped mind flares? There. Oh, I'm yawning. It was a hot day today, guys. It was exhausting. And I'm exhausted. Look something up.
I'm in the review. I'm just cleaning stuff up.
No problem.
How did your day go today?
It was hot. It was 104 degrees out, and my company had changed my uniforms to like a dark blue. Very, very not pleasant.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, it's almost like they realized forgot that we live in a desert. So, yeah, we get to deal with that now. And with it being 104, it was not a very pleasant experience. Guys, I love solving this Rubik's Cube.
I don't know how you do it. I could never live in the heat.
It's not too bad. Granted, I've grew up with it most of my life, so I'm not too stressed out about it most of the time. But yeah, it's gotten pretty hot this last little bit. It's actually
Pretty hot with highways melting.
Just a little bit of temperature. It ain't no big deal. Yeah, this Rubik's Cube, man, it brings my
I think
mind
it
back
just
into
reset
focus.
my character sheet.
You're joking, right? Let me see if... Okay, close your character sheet. Let me try to open it. Let me know when you got it closed.
It's closed.
Oh my goodness, it totally did. Let me... Why did it do that? Okay, let me go through it real quick. What's your alignment?
Lawful evil.
Lawful evil. Okay. Did you have a sub race for your tiefling?
I don't think so.
Okay. You were a warlock. They gave you a type of patron, right? You remember which patron it was? Wasn't it the great old one?
Custom.
Okay. We're gonna just do the great old one, and we can change things
Fair enough.
because I don't have it pulled. I'll change it tomorrow. Which skill proficiencies did you choose?
I think intimidation and what are they?
There are Arcana, Deception, History, Intimidation, Arcana. Okay. Do you know what? Oh, I don't want that tiefling. Is there another tiefling? I don't know if that is the tiefling. Okay. Do you remember how you put where you put your ability modifiers or your ability scores at?
Yes, it went charisma, constitution, dex, intelligence, wisdom, strength.
Wisdom strength. Okay. Which background did you choose?
Criminal.
Criminal. Did you have which tool proficiency? Dice set, dungeon chest set, or dragon chest set, playing cards, or 3 dragon antique set?
I didn't quite understand that because I've
They're
never
just-
had to pick that.
It's not going to matter. You're going to get it taken away from you anyway.
All right, then just pick the second one.
Okay. Did you have a criminal speciality?
Killer, trained or hired killer.
Hired killer. Okay. I don't have to worry about equipment. I'm assuming you did Eldritch Blast. What were your second cantrip?
Mage hand.
Mage Hand. And your first level spells?
Shoot, I have to look at them because I was reading the descriptions.
Armor of Agathis, Arms of Hadar, Charm Person, Comprehend Language, Dissonant Whispers, Expeditious Retreat, Hellish Rebuke, Hex, Illusionary Script, Protection.
Charm person and witch bolt.
It was Witch Bolt and what else?
Charm person.
Charm Person. No feats. You can change your bio once it's made. Review. Standard tiefling. I need to get all of this. Okay, your character sheet should be up now.
Yes, it
Perfect.
is.
So if you want to put in your flaws or whatever you wanted to use for those, go ahead and do that. I set everything else up for it. And tieflings have dark vision, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it said so.
And you should be getting vision here pretty soon. 60 and 30. Hey, do you see your character? Or your
Yeah, I'm
token?
on the sheet.
Perfect.
1 sec.
It changes.
Yes, I see my character.
Perfect. Alrighty. There's just one little thing I need to add. Just put on you when you get to the boat. but that can always be added a little later. As it pops up in here. Oh, dogs are about to go nuts. Copy. Paste. Perfect. Oh, I did not click the right thing on that. Wow, the dogs are going nuts today. Oh, get out of your character sheet so I don't break
I
anything.
think Stella and Jack would be best friends.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%.
I think if you guys ever come to visit, you should bring her.
Hey,
And
how you guys doing? Hi. Shut my door. Hold on. Hold on, stream. Okay, we're back. Once you're done with your flaws, we will do some roleplay.
okay, you just mean the part in the core.
I'm sorry?
You mean the part in the core?
The core. What do you mean?
On the character sheet, it says core, bio, and spells.
Oh, yeah, we can. Yeah, we're just gonna roleplay it. If you want to actually type it down, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm ready.
Okay, let me turn my music off, and this is the meat and potatoes of this. All right. First
Oh, you
and
said
foremost,
mean potatoes.
no, meat and potatoes. First of all, allow me to be the first to welcome you, citizen. I am known as Keeper. This won't be the last time that we speak. Good luck on your new life here in Esperanza. Oh, and always honor bright. And the fade, or the screen fades to black, and you're born. You live your life, and now we're in wherever present that you want to be. Nestora, did I say that right? What's your character's name?
Nesteria.
Nesteria. Nesteria, where are you from? What are you doing?
I'm from a village that it's been so long since I've been to, I couldn't even tell you how to get there.
Do you at least know the name of this village? Surely a tiefling of your standards would know the name of her own village.
Valeris.
Valeris. It's funny that both you and Casey both use V names to describe or to name your villages. That's funny.
We got the V on the mind.
Oh, jeez. I did not expect that one from you. From Casey, yes, but not from you.
Casey has like fucked me up in our relationship.
Yeah, that kind of happens. You guys end up mimicking each other. I mean, me and Melissa mimic each other all the time. Okay. So you have left your home. You've gone out and done whatever you need to do to get your job done. The village has been acquired, or the village has been set as the target. It's a human encampment. Um, it doesn't seem to be only humans living there, but majority of the people there are humans. Interactions that you've gotten from most of the humans are derogatory. They look down upon beast people, anybody that's definitely not human. And you decided this fort is your target, where you decide to release your plague. It's where chaos shall ensue. Fort Henry is the name of this fort. They don't stop you from coming in. You are checked at the gate, though. Where is your toxin in?
On my lipstick.
On your lipstick? You walk up to the gate and a guard goes, "Halt. We need to check your person. Make sure you guys aren't bringing anything into this. Bring anything in that's not allowed." And he orders two of the other guards to basically surround you and start to pat you down, check your bags, your belongings. From what they check over the quick, maybe 30-second search, they don't see anything. And the guard that's been speaking to you goes, "Don't cause any trouble here. Trust me, it wouldn't go well for your people. Any of you people."
I'm just gonna give him a cold glare and say nothing.
He does that, like, I feel empowered stance, where his chest gets puffed up, and he smirks and goes, "We'll be on your way then," and waves you into the fort. As you walk in, you notice most of the people here are human. Looks like there are several traders that are considered beast people, Minotaur, Kenku, stuff of that nature. But primarily humans occupy the area. At the very far end of the road lies a larger. It is definitely the keep of this fort, and it's pretty decently guarded. But you get the feeling that you know your target is there.
Okay. How big would this fort be?
Um, Not the biggest fort you can imagine. Like a rough, we'll say 50 feet by 50 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna pretend to be doing things while I'm watching the guard shift, try to figure out.
Roll a stealth check. Okay. You see, like, most of the guard walking up and down the street that patrol. Some give you weird glances. Um, as you continue with your business. And after probably about 30 minutes, another group of guards approaches you. It goes, "Excuse me, ma'am. Halt, we need to speak with you."
What do you want?
We've gotten reports that a suspicious individual matching your description has been lurking in the fort. We need to bring you in for questioning. And they look at you, and the one guard goes, "This is not a request, this is a demand. Any sort of resistance will be met with a swift hand of justice." And when he says that, he pulls from behind him two manacles, or a set of manacles, to be placed on your arm.
Keep my cold stare, but not resist.
Okay. They lock you up in manacles, and they bring you actually into the fort. You're brought into the dungeon, which is basically like 4 or 5 cells for holding. It's not. This place isn't made to hold anything. It's just a means of security. And probably 2 or 3 days go by. You're given some measly food, enough provisions. You've been questioned several times about where you've come from, where you plan on going, what brought you to the fort, what are your intentions of being here. And they've taken most of your belongings.
I didn't have much.
Okay. After most of the questioning is presumed, a group of guards enters, stands at attention at the entrance to the stockade, and a very well armored man walks down the stairs. And the moment you make eye contact with him, you hear in your voice, or you hear in your mind, "Balance." And that's all you hear. And the man walks up to you, standing right in front of the cage, and goes, "Oh, I see we finally caught the pretty one. And my dear, what brings you to my fort?"
Does anyone need a reason?
For you people, yes.
I just want to spit at his feet.
You spit at his feet. He looks at you and laughs. He goes, "Thought you were a caged animal. Now you've just proven it to me." And he leans in really close and goes, "You will stay here the rest of your existence. We may just have you killed. Either way works for me."
Death is preferable to your scummy presence.
He goes, "Well, your death shall be not quick and painless. We shall extract all the information out of you that we need." And he goes to turn away. And in your mind, you hear again,
What is it saying?
Balance.
Ah, yes, I'll nod.
And the man continues to walk away. A couple more days go past. You've been basically roll me a dexterity dexterity check. I want to see how long you can hold out before breaking. And I'll give you advantage. You hold out for a decently long time. 2 days go past. You've been beaten. You've been whipped. Your back is covered in scars from the whippings. And the general comes back down. He goes, "Are you finally ready to talk? You were more strong than I assumed you were going to be. You've made this more difficult." My men say you won't even speak.
I will not waste my breath on you, scum.
Scum? From where I see, you are the scum, my dear.
No wonder with your poor vision, human scum. And I'm gonna spit on him.
Okay. Where do you spit on him?
I want to spit right in his face after licking my lips.
Roll an attack. Just roll a regular d20. Beautiful roll, my friend. The spit lands almost directly in his mouth as he speaks. And as it makes contact with him, you see him wipe his face and spit the spit out of his own mouth. And he grabs you by your face and holds you by your face. He goes, "I can guarantee you will rot here for the rest of your miserable existence. Mark my words."
At least that will make two of us.
And he goes, "We'll see, won't we?" And he throws you back to the ground.
I don't break eye contact, but I don't say anything else.
Okay. Days go by. Beatings continue. And slowly but surely over the coming days, the sound of coughing can be heard from the guards. Over a week, and the presence of the general has almost ceased to exist. He no longer comes to your cell. The times that you have seen him, though, his skin has grown more pale, his eyes bloodshot, the cough increasing. The guards slowly start to show the same symptoms. One by one, their eyes go bloodshot, skin pale, cough increases. They're growing weak. What do you do?
I'm gonna bid my time,
Okay.
make sure it gets to the level of like the population that I've seen like there's no turning back for before I make any movement to show
Okay.
that it could be me.
You're kept down here for roughly 15 days at this point. And the words that you can hear the guards pass between each other are basically that of the keep being under plague. Most of the guards and people in the keep are sick. The general is on his bed, dying. And slowly but surely, you watch as one by one, members of the guard start to lose consciousness. The two in front of your cell slowly drift and collapse.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to grab the keys.
Okay. You watch as this purple spectral hand emerges from your own and drifts over to the guard's pocket, plucks the key, and you unlock your shackles. You unlock the cage that you've been kept in for the past almost month. Bye. It's good seeing you guys. And you've gained your freedom.
Alright, I'm gonna go find the general's deathbed.
And
It's almost too easy.
can they see me?
Yes, they can see you.
You don't have it on. Oh.
Yes. I'm doing roleplay right now. Give me a minute.
All right, I'll let you continue your role play.
Thank you. It's almost too easy to walk through this fort. As you walk through, the smell of decay and rot is almost too strong. You easily find your way to the general's room. When you open the room, it's almost like the feeling of a morgue. The atmosphere is dull, lifeless. The lights dimmed. And the image of a man on a bed can be seen on the opposite side of the room, laying there, motionless.
I'm gonna walk over so I'm standing above him in his sight line and
Okay.
just glare.
Roll me a medicine check. This man is dead. Crimson flows from his eyes in dried, crusty streams. His chest no longer moving up and down, a breathing man. And his body lay lifeless there in his bed.
I'm just gonna smile for a second and then rip out one of his teeth.
Roll me another medicine check. Okay. It takes a while, but with a lot of pulling and the sounds of bones breaking, you acquire one of his teeth. It is blackened almost to the point of rot. Looks like it's been almost eaten from the inside out. Without you pulling it from this man's mouth, it's almost barely recognizable as a tooth.
Perfect. I'm gonna walk out as far as I can.
Okay. You start walking through this keep, and you realize that this plague has not only affected the humans, it has affected every living creature in the keep. The Minotaur that was seen helping the cattle lay dead next to his cattle. The Kenku merchants that you saw before leaned over their merchandise, still, none moving. And the guards at the gate are absent. Only their weapons lie at the door. And you hear the voice once again in your mind. It goes, good. Balance. And your mind becomes clear again.
I'm just gonna continue to smirk, give a short nod, and then continue on my way out of the keep.
Okay. Word has been spread throughout the Beast Continent and the small human settlements that dot it, that a black-skinned tiefling entered this keep, and the keep fell. You spend several days on the road, and on the 5th day, a group of guards, human guards, and without any warning, you are surrounded by all sides. The guards in the keep were not sitting idly by, watching themselves be poisoned. They assumed that you had done something and sent out for reinforcements. Those reinforcements have been scouring the land looking, and that they have found you. You were tied, gagged, and bagged, and placed onto a cart. They drag you from what seems to be miles. You feel the bumps of the rocks hitting underneath the wagon wheels, the sound of horses, and finally the smell of salt hits your nose. The sound of waves crashing against the shore, and the creaking of wood can be heard underneath your feet. From what you can tell, you've been transferred from on land to on the sea. And after about a day of travel at sea, you're then transferred from what you can only believe to be one ship to another. You were then drugged downstairs, stripped of any of your belongings, including your clothing, tossed into a cell, and given a small change of clothes. Rags, basically. You remove the bag from your head and you look around you. You're in the hull of a ship. And this is where we continue on next week.
Cool.
I am going to give you something a little special for your background. The poison you were given, one, is a very strong and potent poison. I'm going to give you poison resistance, or resistance to being poisoned. And from what you know of, there is no more of the poison available or can be obtained. From what you know. But it can be found again. And in your head, you hear. And this is where we will continue on next week.
Sweet.
I like your character also. She's dark and evil, and I love it.
I always wanted to play one, but they're not good in groups, so it was always difficult.
What, warlocks?
No, just evil.
Yeah, well, everybody on this ship should be generally evil. There should be... Let me see if I can find poison resistance to add to your sheet. If I can spell poison... I will add poison resistance to your proficiencies. You know what? It's not gonna be poison. Yeah, it will be a poison resistance. I'll have to add it in by hand. What other spells do you have? Mage Hand, Eldritch Blast, and Thaumaturgy. Okay. Yeah, so we'll add poison resistance on there. And then, yeah, we'll continue on from where we left off then. Your character is made. Congratulations. We'll continue, like I said, next week. Whenever we start this campaign.
Sounds good.
So, thank you for doing this with me today, Marissa. I appreciate your time. Hope you enjoyed your little zero session background.
Yeah, I don't think
Say again?
I've ever done a true session 0.
Yeah, normally Justin doesn't. It's something that I've found that I like a lot. Because I like to connect with each player's character on an individual scale and have them understand what their character is truly about. I think it adds more character.
Yeah, I like it.
So, perfect. But that's all I needed from you today. And yeah, we're gonna just continue streaming. So,
cool. Is your wife on?
I believe she's getting ready to start. You can probably text her and see if she is.
Okay. Well, I will see you later then.
All right. I'll talk to you later, Marissa. Thank you.
No problem. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Perfect. And we have done another character. And now we're going to play Minecraft. So let's do... What did I name all the other ones? All my streams had... I don't remember... It says I'm an affiliate, but I'm not an affiliate. Where are all my other videos? There we go. Click on that. Okay, so we're just gonna do this for about an hour today. Boss fight. And then we were playing Minecraft. Update. And then we'll go to games. Do a little bit of behind the scenes. Wow, it's cool to see my ship full of people now. Like delayed. That was weird. It was showing up on my stream, but it wasn't showing up. What the heck is going on? What the hell is going on? Capture specific window, Minecraft. Okay, there we go. That just did not want to work for some reason. Let me close a bunch of stuff down. I don't have to worry about it all. There we go. I'm gonna play Minecraft for about an hour. I got some more of those stars. My game is showing up faster on Okay, I just need to restart my game. Something's definitely not right. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, just end that. I think my game just decided it did not want to exist anymore. There it goes. Okay. Try that. That was weird. Actually, you know what? We're gonna leave it on a high note today and finish with just D&D today. We're just gonna end it, and we will end up talking to you guys on Saturday. Saturday's gonna be a longer Minecraft stream. We'll go to the end, beat some bosses. Yeah. We will talk to you, ladies and gentlemen, later. I hope you have a good night, and bye.